I really hope I'm right. I'm so worried that I'm not right. I just don't see what the answer could be other than this. It causes a headache when trying to read it. So maybe if we just remind them. Come on, homie. It's so obvious. Yeah. Just try. Do I need to get him some medicine or something? It's so clear to me that that's what needs to happen, but I can't figure out how to make it happen. Is there anything in my pockets? We're learning things. We're learning more and more things. I wonder if I'd had my conversation with Odile, if this would have been a different conversation. It also makes sense that Mira would have the latest issue of whatever book. 68. That's a lot later than the other ones we found. Let's go. Let's do that. Let's let that be the last thing we do, is go tell this guy about his book. And then I got a lot of questions for the king. So try to remember next Wednesday that we need to talk to the king. Loop 45. I don't think so. Man, they're jumping and skipping. Jumping and skipping all over the place. Let's go see if this person changes their story again. Something's weird about her. Some loops she mentions her sisters. Others she says she's an only child. You should ask her about Isabeau or Odile. Let's say Bonnie this time. They didn't mention anything about that time. All right, issue 68. No, come on, dude. That's still not the right one. Maybe in the secret library. Did I need to check that? Have we done our best friends things? Because we might need to. Have I talked to Loop recently? Maybe Loop would help me know what I need to do next. I have time now. There's a lot of loops. So they have been most certainly adding loops onto. So like I haven't looped 45 times, but every now and again, whenever I do a loop, it'll pretend like I've looped more times than I actually have. So it's definitely playing some games with me. I low-key feel like I maybe should talk to Loop so that I remember what I need to do next. I do think there is an achievement for 100 loops in this game, so... let's just do all of them, because I can't remember. Oops, whoopsie. The concept of a world that formerly had color, losing it makes me think of the second Drawn to Life game for the DS. I'll 100%. That whole, like, niche of game is what makes me the most sad that we don't have a DS anymore. I feel like games don't creatively use drawing anymore since we've lost that kind of touchpad centered thing. Why is it letting me skip this if I've never gone through it? Let's go through that again because I want to know what did I skip. Frozen almost the entire country of Valgard, and you're trying to beat him so everything can go back to normal. You beat him before, in fact. You'll keep beating him, of course. You've also decided that he's misunderstood or whatever, so you've started talking to him more. You've started talking to him to know more about him. To freeze people in time, he's using something called Timecraft. It's not something simple like rock or scissors. It's what allowed him to freeze time. In fact, it might be the same power you're using to be able to loop back in time. Timecraft has been hypothesized to be impossible. Yet both you and the king are fine. How? He's saying he's able to use it thanks to the universe and the stars, things that are familiar to you but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. He's also from someplace other than Valgard, and the king's armor is covered in stars. Stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, can you? The names of constellations escape you. Everyday item names escape you. Your childhood escapes you. You can't remember anything, and the king keeps asking you if you remember, but you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one ever will. You'll never remember anything about your country, not its stars, not its faith, not the childhood you spent there. You can't even read or speak your own language. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I wouldn't be able to say its name if I tried. Yep. The drawing games are on Jackbox. I think phone is probably the only way that they're being done now, but even then, it's not experimented enough. A refresher on the loops. Stuck in a time loop. Same 2 days. Wake up in Dormont. Head House Maiden, we die. We can loop back whenever we want. What do you think of my family members? I don't really think about them. I try not to even see them at all. Your fighter stands here for a while, every time before you come talk to me, doesn't he? But I make sure not to look his way, so he doesn't exist in my eyes. What would happen if they saw you? He might be able to see me, if that's what you're asking. But I'm not going to be seen, so we'll never know. And what would happen if you saw them? Something terrible. Huh? Like... Plus, why would I care about them? I only care about you, Stardust. Sounds like Loop doesn't want to talk about them for some reason. Is it because he is them? No, I've already done all this. Yeah, I did. Number 68 was the last one I found. Okay. So we really just kind of have to decide what we want to do next. I think unquestionably we'll go ahead and do the friendship thing. We should get the flower. We should... I don't know. I don't know what else to do. We've already gotten the fishing thing. Let's get the drawing. I'm contemplating, especially since this is the 6th stream, you know, letting this be the grind stream. But we need a really active chat. I need a lot of talky talk. I need things to talk about to distract us. But I do think that the grinding could be fun. The only problem with grinding in this game is that I don't actually know the level cap. I'm sure that's an easy Google. All I know is that there is an achievement for getting to max level. And so I'm tempted to do it. You Googled the answer? Sure, would you tell me? What's the level cap on this game? I've been good about spoilers, but that doesn't feel like an actual spoiler. 75? Oh boy. That's quite a ways away. It's 25 levels, but it doesn't feel impossible. Well, let's go get the flower first. The reason I'm thinking about like the perk there is that it logs their levels and all the items that they have, and so that means that if I like did it in the first level, and then went to the second level and then went to third level, like so on and so forth, they would always be in their maximum leveled state. Plus, I have the thing that doubles their experience points. I don't know. Here's hoping the ending of this game is less tragically bittersweet than the ending of Drawn to Life 2. I am concerned this ending is going to be pretty tragic. We'll see. There have been some moments in this game that have been real sad and real tense. So I wouldn't be too shocked if it is a very sad ending, but there's no telling. I don't think any game can ever be quite as much of a bummer as Omori at this point. Replenish that beautiful, beautiful coffee. Sweet, sweet coffee. Feels like you don't develop a game with RPG Maker if you don't want to cause emotional damage. You're absolutely right. That is so valid. So Bailey, I don't know if you've seen this game or played this game before, but if you like Off, you're about to get the vibe. Friday, I'm going to have lunch with my new friends, and you're very excited. Hey, that's awesome. We love new friends. We love new friends, and we love lunch. Those are two of my favorite things. Living the high life. Burnt, 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 burnt. All right, what do we think? What do we think? Are we going to do the grind? Let's give it like 10 minutes. Let's give it 10 minutes and see how many levels we climb in that 10 minutes. What's that put us at? 10:35. 10:35. We'll go about as quick as we can. I'll try anyway. I almost wish there was an auto battler. I mean, this doesn't feel like the worst grind available, you know. Rock bottom. Uh-oh. I don't like that skill. Oh, can't go back. Okay, well. There we go then. Guess this isn't the best place to grind. Don't ask about it. Don't ask about it, Sifrin. Nobody wants to know. Let's get the thing so that we have all the items when we save. I mean, we're only 19 levels away from our cap, so... I also still really want to know what this bell pendant is about. Are we ever going to find out what its deal is? Or is it just going to continue to just exist? I want to know why do I have it? What does it do? Who is your daddy, and what does he do? Okay. Let us save. I will save my progress. Thank you. Kindergarten Cop? That's me. It's a classic. Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Arnold Schwarzenegger's comedy roles are still so unbelievably good. Absurd and wonderful. Arnold was one of my celebrity impressions back in the day where we did the celebrity poems. The key is that I don't do them too well. Still kind of want a Turbo Man to put on a shelf. This guy takes too long to beat for this grind that we're wanting to do. Well, let's see. Yeah. Oh no. It's level 46, dude. 30 levels is so insane. This is gonna take forever. The grind. The grind is intense. All right, I think we've tried 2 of these, but we haven't tried the 3rd one. Let's see what happens there. Nope. Nothing there. All right, we've been going way over 10 minutes. What levels are we at? I feel like we're not making that much headway. 48, 48, 48. Yeah, that doesn't feel like enough. I mean, we're only 19 levels away, so we're making some headway. I'm also not really like Sanrio is what I was trying to think of. We're not really grinding. We're exploring the floor. So let's try to for real like grind. See what happens if we for real grind. We'll go back to the main room where there's 2 baddies. We'll go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. See how quickly we can get there. I will say I'm pretty sure that we used to get Paper of V at like the 3rd boss, so the fact that we have it right now is pretty impressive. Grinding is working. But we also used to avoid fights like the plague. The fact that I'm actually facing them head on right now is probably a big sign of the change. What if this game... It isn't the best. It does get a little bit addictive. It gets in my head. I do think the boss battle music is more fun. I don't know. I feel like this is going pretty fast. What are we... I mean, we've been going... It's not even 11 o'clock, and we're already at almost level 55 for them, so... Odile, is this your last power? Memory of Craft Break. Researcher will be able to use the Craft Break skill. Makes the enemy weaker to a craft type's attacks for a few turns. This is the last skill. Okay, so now everybody knows all of their skills. That's fun. But we still have 20 levels. I definitely could see them going some sort of way with that. It's ominous enough. There was a point a couple of loops back where Siffrin got like weirdly bitter and just took control, not Frisk style, Kara style, and started to just kill enemies. So I could see that happening. Maybe make a save when they're all around 60 so you don't accidentally get them to level 75 after the backup save with however much mandatory XP is left. Yeah. Honestly, I wouldn't mind saving right now and creating a, like, they have their moves, you know? They're all of the level where they have their moves. Before getting them any further. All right, we're going to save them. We'll do exactly that. All right, so we're going to create our base save with all their moves. So save 4 is all moves. Will I ever remember that? Who could say? So I am kind of wondering something. Since we talked about level 75 being their level cap, and since it warned me not to push them too hard, I'm wondering if the reason that my level caps off at 99 and theirs caps off at 75 is because something happens at 75. That makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so we have to make an important decision here, all right? We got 10 minutes left. I don't foresee us raising 10 levels in 10 minutes. So, do we grind at lunch after I get done eating? We probably still won't get to level 75. Do we keep going? Or do we assume that something is going to happen whenever we get there, and so we need to push it to next stream on Friday? What do we think? I just hate if we miss anything on stream, you know? I will definitely stop at level 74. We'll do that last one on Friday, the last level. But what if something happens before 74 and we miss it? It'd be so bummer, you know? Such a bummer. Plus, I could always play Fields of Mystery at lunch, so it's not like I have nothing to play. Friday sounds like a better plan. That works. All right. We continue. Loop 45 is the one where we're trying to get everybody up to a reasonable level. They are currently at 65 and 77s across the board. I need to get the other three up to 75, and I need to get me up to 100. Honestly, at this point, I'm a little bit nervous about getting me up to 100, but I think everybody else, I should be able to get 75. And I don't know if that will, I don't know if that'll count or not, is where I'm at currently. I'm hopeful that that's enough. But if it's not enough, then I don't know what else I'll do. I guess we'll spend this entire time grinding. Or I could always grind off stream, you know? That's always an option. Oh, good. I'm taking down 2 of them at a time now. Awesome. We got there. We did it. I was wondering when we were going to get there. Got a favorite character so far from this game? Rosenspark asks. You know, I like all of them. Currently, I'm kind of leaning Odile a little bit. She's so sassy and fun. She reminds me a lot of Double D from Ed, Edd n Eddy. I also really like Mira. So I don't know. I don't know if I've fully decided. I really need to see where their arcs go, I suppose. But currently those are the two I'm vibing with. All right, so I saw our last level I think was 71. So we're getting there. We're almost there. We're making some headway. Bye-bye. 3,000 XP is insane, dude. Siffrin is becoming so OP, it's wild. Like, we're about to two-shot Anxiety, man. Two-shot. It used to take 2 full rounds. Wild. Wild. Siffrin almost one-shots Anxiety by themselves. This game ain't about to know what hit it. We just one-shotted them. Holy smokes, dude. Wild. This game doesn't even know who it's dealing with. Mira has over a K. 1K 27 HP. This world is done for. You don't know what you're dealing with. The greatest. One shot? No. Looks like that would be wild. You go, Bonnie. Oh, come on, finish it. Yeah, Bonnie. GG's, Bonnie. All right, that's 2,000 XP. Come on. How are they not leveled up? I feel like we should have been there. 2,000? Another 2,000? I am still so suspicious of the fact that the level cap is 75. I think something happens. I'm so scared. Oopsie, wrong one. Might be. Come on. Yeah, 73s. We are 1 level away from turning back on the soundtrack. Has he always had one eye closed? Has he always had one eye closed? Am I just now noticing that? Or is this game about to Undertale me? That sprite hasn't changed at all. But I feel like his eyes have always been closed. Maybe I'm wrong. This doesn't feel like the vibe that this game is going for, so I'm going to tell myself that I'm wrong. Oh, come on. I don't remember. Did it say that I'd learned all my moves? I wonder if I learned another move at 100. Yeah, no other sprites have changed. I think I'm just mistaken. What? With one hit? That's wild. Oh, wow. Dude, I am telling you, we are OP. We are min-maxing this game to no existence. I will say, getting me up to level 100 feels like it's going to be the insurmountable goal. Well, we got 2 level 74s. All right, OST music is coming back on. So I'm going to pause Spoofy. Everybody say bye, Spoofy. And we're going to turn down desktop audio so that it doesn't blow us out of the water. And then we're going to turn... Actually, you know what? We don't have to do that because I can just turn this level up to where it needs to be. So let's go audio master. That's perfect. All right, so we are almost to Isabeau and Odil's top levels. So we're going to see what happens when they reach level 75. It could be absolutely nothing. I'm just worried it might be something. And so if it is something, I want to know what it is. So if nothing happens, then we can always turn back off the OST and back on the... Still feels too loud. Even at 10% is too loud. That's wild. I have a feeling I'm going to reach level 90 before they reach level 75. Feels like a good mile marker to give us a new move, you know? I'm also excited for Odile to theoretically be above 1K. I wonder if they'll put her right below, like 999, you know? I could see them doing that with her character. Because she's got to remain somewhat of a glass cannon. Imagine how easy it's going to be to beat the king. It's going to be so easy. Bleep, bleep, blorp. Bleep, bleep, blorp. Bleep, blorp. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Wait. We need to save. We need to save. Oh, my goodness. I was about to forget. Okay, we're going to save. We're going to save. Save file 5 is going to be our right below 75 save. It just feels super irreversible, and so I don't want to lock us into any committed ending. It's so hard to know what this game is going for. Because there are times where I think it's going for an Undertale, and there are times where I think it's going for the Genocide run. Here we go! What's going to happen? Nothing. Oh! Hey, Stardust! Loop here. When it comes to experience and levels, this is as far as your fighter can go. Great job getting him this far. He's a lot stronger than he was when he entered the house. If only he knew it was thanks to you, I'm sure he'd say thank you. Or maybe he'd be disgusted. And knowing his only worth to you is how strong he is. I don't know. And your researcher, too. If she knew it was thanks to you, I'm sure she'd say thank you. Or maybe she'd be angry, knowing you broke rules to make her this strong. I don't know. Okay, that's not that interesting. That's not that interesting. So we're good. We're good. We got 2 level 75, still not HP of 1,000. But I did get them up to max level. I've got to get my... I'm so far from max level, though. Nothing fun at level 90 for Sifrin? Come on. Wonder why Mira took longer to get the experience. What is it about her that took longer? I wonder if maybe we beat enough bosses or something whenever she was a different experience or something. We'll lock another save once they all get to level 75. Then I don't know what to do for me. Do I just keep grinding? All the way to a hundo? Do we waste a whole nother stream? Oh no, we don't have to do that at all. Because my level just keeps growing. So I can just go to the other levels. I don't have to keep grinding. Because their level resets each time. Mine does not. But as long as I lock their level to each save, they will always be level 75. Yeah. We just got to get Mirrored up to 75. We're almost done. We've almost done it, y'all. I'm so proud of us. Good job, everybody. You've stuck it through to the end. I don't know what's ahead for us. In fact, I'm downright anxious about it. We can't be too far. We've got to be getting close. This low-key takes me back to Pokemon streams. So for those of you that haven't been around in Checkpoint very long, we used to do every single Monday was Pokemondays, and we'd play some kind of Pokemon game, and that was because I can play Pokemon for the rest of my life. And what I discovered is that I was playing Pokemon for every stream, and people were starting to be driven crazy by it. And so I was like, all right, I'm just going to pick one day, and that'll be my day that I get to play Pokemon. And a lot of times we would be caught in the grind. Then it became Demondays, certainly not Demon Days. I would never name something Demon Days, not in my Christian Minecraft server. We've had a lot of streams that have existed and then stopped existing. Such is the nature of the stream life. You experiment, you do things for a season. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. I do miss Demondays. It was a good time. It was a good time. Playing lots of demos. Come on, Mira. Ah! I thought we had it. I thought we had it with another one. Come on, Mira. I believe in you. I believe. Yeah? No! I thought we had it. Yay! Hey, Stardust. Loop here. When it comes to experience and levels, this is as far as your housemaiden can go. Good job getting her this far. She's a lot stronger than she was when she entered the house. If she knew it was thanks to you, I'm sure she'd say thank you. Or maybe she'd be scared, knowing how far you pushed her. I don't know. All right, we're going to save. We're going to lock a hard save at level 75. Save 6 is going to be our 75 save. And we're going to move on. I'm going to have to re-equip some things because I no longer need my Memory of Family. That one honestly makes sense because I don't need any more levels, but I still need levels. Wow. Yeah, probably that one. Okay, onward and upward, I always say. Man, it feels so weird to not have to do that those same series of fights. Wow, dude. Are you kidding me? Did you see how much damage I just did? What on earth? They can't even compare. Siffrin is just a beast. Literally barely one tourney. One tourney and one round was enough to take him down. Unbelievable. We are so beefed. We are absolutely stacked. We got more levels. We got so many levels. It ain't even about the levels. Okay, we're going to go ahead and lock our 75 here. Probably going to go look everywhere. Just because I honestly think there's some things that I still need to find. So I might just go click in all of the spaces until I find another hint. Because I don't really know what hints I need at this point. I'm sure I could go talk to Loop about them. Oh, you know what? I've never tried actually calling Loop. How do I do that? I don't know how I do that. Maybe is it in my like crafted skills? It is. Okay, let's see what happens. I've never done this before. You make the secret hand sign until you think about talking to Loop. You close your eyes. Hello, hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. And how may I help you? Cool. Okay, so I can. What should I do next? Okay, interesting. So it's giving me all the options again. But I've already had all these conversations before under the tree. Okay, so that's not it. King's from that country, the country no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him, the way he talks about the stars, the universe, he never knew. I never knew before, never would have guessed. But then, why is he something? Exactly, why freeze Valgard in time specifically? We know he appeared in Valgard in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live, and he must have stayed long enough to put down some roots. He said earlier, he thought Valgard was perfect. Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time, freezing something perfect in time. Somehow it reminded me of something, but I forgot. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to me if you get stuck. I might have remembered that freezing something perfect in time is making me think of. Huh. Something frozen perfectly in time? Okay, nothing I can do about the loops. Okay, so I gotta find something that's frozen in time for the king. Okay. See, that's the part of Kingdom Hearts that's nobody talks about, is whenever Sora goes to the bathroom and has a mental breakdown every single time before he gets the blade. It's true. It's canon. You can look it up.